What's up everyone, Daniel Lightning back with another War Robots video. Today we're going to be doing a guide on Titan modules. So what are the best Titan modules in 2024? Well, we're about to find out, so let's go do it to it. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. We're going to go ahead and start off with the Titan repair amplifiers, and after we go over all the modules, I'll show you the setup I would run on every single Titan as far as modules go, so let's get to it. We're going to go ahead and start off with the Titan repair amplifiers, and if you've ever seen an unkillable luchador, more than likely they had 4 of these, or 3 of these, or maybe even 2 of these on their luchador. These give you crazy amounts of durability. Now, when you first start off, they're not really doing much, but as you receive a little bit of damage here and a little bit of damage there, these modules gain stacks. But as you take a little bit of damage here and there, these will slowly stack up. And the more you run, the faster you get to the full amount of stacks. And once you hit the full amount of stacks, if you're running at least 2 of these, if not 3 or 4, the robot is going to become unbelievably durable and impossible to kill. So if you've run into one of those luchadors where you have 3 or 4 Titans and a couple of regular robots shooting at it and it just won't die, more than likely it's running between 2 and 4 of these repair amplifiers, which are making it unbelievably durable. So right now, you want to run at least 2 of these on every single robot. Running 1 is okay, but it takes forever to get up to the stacks when running just 1. So when it comes to durability, these are absolutely the most important modules in the game. You want to have at least 2 of these on every Titan. I don't care what Titan it is, you make sure you have 2 of these, because once they get stacked up, you will become almost impossible to take out. Next, we're going to talk about the grand balance reactors. These are my second favorite module. A maxed out one's going to give you 16% durability and 16% damage. So running like 2 of the Titan repair amplifiers and 2 grand balance, that is a really awesome, amazing setup. Now, if you don't have these, or if the Titan's module slots don't allow for that, you could always go with 2 repair amplifiers and 2 onslaught reactors. This is going to be a crazy durability and crazy damage build. One of these will give you 20% damage to Titans and another 15% to regular robots, so that's 35% damage. If you're running 2 of those, that's crazy. That's what, 60-70% more damage if you're running 2 of those. So I think this is another really ideal build. Running 2 of the repair amps and 2 of the onslaughts can really do you well. Some people may actually prefer this better than the grand balance, so that's really up to you. But let's move on to some more modules and talk about whether they're good or not. Next, we're going to talk about the damage controllers. Now, this would be another ideal durability build, running 2 of the repair amps and 2 of the damage controllers. Now, the damage controllers are very interesting. They will give you 16% durability each, and you'll take 15% less grade damage. So if you have 2 of those, that's 30% less grade damage and 31 or 32% more durability. So that's actually pretty dang good and can keep you alive longer. And then the next module I want to talk about for durability is the self-fix unit. I don't like these. They heal you very, 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 very slowly. I mean, they can definitely come in handy when you got the repair amplifiers and some of these, but personally, I don't really like these that much. All right, so let's go over some of the other modules. First, we have the Titan accelerators, and these are actually really nice to give you extra speed, but I don't think I would want to trade off durability or damage to get some extra speed on my Titan, so honestly, I don't think I would run these. Next, we have the starter module, the plated armor kit that will give you 20% more durability when it's maxed out, which isn't bad. You know, that's a nice amount of durability. These are good for brand new players in the lower leagues, but they're definitely not as good as some of the other ones. Next, we have the antimatter reactor. That is another starter module. It's definitely great for a new player, but I wouldn't put too many resources into the antimatter reactor or the plated armor, because eventually you're going to get modules that are way better. Next, we have the Titan anti-controls, which are really cool because these will make so you don't get locked down and suppressed and frozen, but you have to run more than 1 for these to really work out. Now, the Titan anti-controls are great on something like a Minos. That's really about the only robot I would run these on is the Minos. But if you have 2 of these completely maxed out, you're never going to get locked down, frozen, or suppressed. And on a robot like the Minos that really relies on being able to run back and forth and mobility, these are really good. Now, I really don't think I would run them on anything other than Minos personally, But if you don't want to get locked down, suppressed, or frozen, running 2 of these maxed out will be a big help. Running 1 of these will also give you another 16% durability, but now that the Titan repair amplifiers are out, I would go with those all day long over these. Next, we have the cannibal reactors. These are great for fighting other Titans. A maxed out one will give you 40% more damage to another Titan, so these are super good, but I would much rather run the onslaughts and get 20% more damage to Titans and 35% more damage in total. Because most of the time you're going to be fighting regular robots and Titans, so I'd rather have something that gives me more damage to both and not just damage to Titans. So overall, these are really nice, but I like the onslaughts way better than these. Next, we have the Titan Quantum Sensor, and these will let you see robots who are in stealth, and that'll give you a 350 meter range. What I don't like is you have to stack several of these to get more range. So if you have 2, you're going to get, 700 meters range. If you have 3, you're going to have 9,000 or 10,000 meters range or something like that. I don't even know if I said that right, but you know what I mean. But honestly, you're going to be giving up a lot of damage and durability to run these, so I don't like them personally. This isn't something I would run on any robot, to tell you the truth, but some people would like it. But for me, that's a no-go. I want the damage, I want the durability, because right now things die so fast. If your Titan doesn't have the durability, it's going to get wiped out quickly. So I would much rather run those Titan repair amplifiers or something that gives me more damage compared to this. Next, we have more starter modules. The Titan armor kit, I wouldn't put any resources into this. We have the singular reactors. That's the bottom of the barrel starter kit. Don't put any resources into that either. Those aren't great. Those are barely going to do anything for you. So for a quick rundown, we got the accelerators. They're okay. Plated armors, not great. Antimatter reactors, not great. Damage controllers, pretty cool. You know, that's something you might want to run. You might not. I like them. I don't love them. I don't use them personally because I would rather use a balance unit. We got the self-fix. Don't really like it. We got the anti-control, which are really nice, but only really fit some robots, in my opinion. We got the cannibal reactors, are great for doing damage to other Titans, but I don't particularly want to do damage just to Titans, so I would rather run something else. We got the grand balance, love them. Those things are just amazing in my opinion. We got the quantum sensors. I don't really care for it personally. We got the onslaughts. These are one of my definitely favorite go-to damage things. I like the onslaughts big time. We got the Titan armor kits, not great. The singular reactors, not great. And we got the repair amplifiers, which are definitely the best Titan module in the game currently. So that's my Titan guide right there. But as you can see on my Eiffel, I'm running 2 onslaughts and 2 repairs. That's just a really good all-around setup. On my Rook, I would run 3 of those repairs and 1 onslaught. Now Newton, since he has the 800 meter range, I don't really care too much about durability, so I'm going to run stuff that will give me as much damage as possible. So I got 2 grand balance for a little bit of durability and damage, and then I got the 2 onslaughts, and I think that's a really good setup for this guy. Now you could run 2 of those repair amplifiers if you wanted more durability, but I want to go for as much damage as possible when running this thing. On the Heimdall, I would go with an onslaught and 3 repair amplifiers or 2 repair amps and a grand balance. I think that's a really great setup. Or you could go with one of those durability extenders if you wanted. I'm sorry, I meant damage controllers. On the Indra, I'm going to run 2 onslaughts and 2 repairs all day long. On the Aether, I am going to run 2 onslaughts and 2 repairs. On the Ming, I got 2 repairs and 2 onslaughts. That's a great setup for the Ming. On the Sirius, I am going to run 3 repairs and 1 onslaught. I almost said the wrong thing there. On the Miramids, this is a Titan I don't really consider playing right now, but I would still go with 2 repairs and 2 onslaughts on this Titan. Now on the Minos, I would either go with the 2 onslaughts and 2 anti-controls, or 2 onslaughts and 2 repair amplifiers. That's going to be your choice, but either setup is really good depending on if you want durability or if you don't want to get locked down, frozen, and suppressed. Now on the Sharenga, you can only run 1 repair amplifier and only 1 charges up so slowly. I don't think it's even worth running just 1. You got to have at least 2 in my opinion. So on this guy, I would just go ahead and run 4 onslaughts or a mix of onslaughts and cannibal reactors. Or you could always go with 1 grand balance for the universal slot on here. But whatever you want to do on the universal slot, I think that's going to run down to personal opinion. Any module can be pretty good on that universal slot on this guy because you can only run one repair amp, and like I said, one's barely worth running. You want to have at least two. On Arthur, I think I'm going to go with 2 repair amps, an onslaught, and a grand balance. I think that would be a really good setup for Arthur. On Nodens, I would definitely go with 3 Titan repair amplifiers and 1 onslaught. I think that would be a great setup. And then finally, we have the Kid Titan. Well, I don't know. This is not something I would even consider playing at the moment, but I guess I would go with, I don't even know. Probably 2 repair amps and an onslaught on this guy. He can only hold 3 modules instead of 4. So yeah, not a great Titan, guys. Not a great Titan. But there is my Titan guide. I mean, Titan module guide. Not Titan guide, Titan module guide. But if you notice, on pretty much everything, I'm going for the onslaught reactors and the Titan repair amplifiers. So at the moment, those are the 2 absolute best modules in my opinion. The next runner-up would be the grand balance or the damage controllers. I think it's going to be personal preference which one you want to run, but those are the 4 best modules. The rest of the modules in the game are just kind of so-so right now in my opinion, but that's how I would do it. So I think that's going to wrap this video up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you drop down the video's description, you'll see my Discord server, my other YouTube channels, some ways to help support the channel, some links to some game news and info, and all kinds of good stuff. So check that stuff out. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate each and every one of you watching my videos and hanging out with me on the live streams. An extra huge shout out to all my paid monthly channel members. That support really helps the channel big time. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Lightning out. Have an awesome day. Catch you guys later. See ya.